Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another podcast today. We have the lovely Doug F. over there. We have Sir Juicy John Coleman, and we have Vince Lini. So, John, birthday's coming up. What you got going on for your birthday? Any traditions?
Well, seeing given it's the 21st, I should be planning far more than I am, but I have not planned anything. So it will be something very impromptu and something I'm not prepared for at all. But I'll have fun.
I was going to say, are you going to be hijacked by a bunch of friends who's just going to take you out? You have no choice in anything?
Well, generally it would be me that would hijack anyone and take them out. So that would be the tables turning for sure.
I gotta say, I think it would be fun to do the whole, I know you do it more regularly, but still the speakeasy, some smooth jazz, nice drink, so.
That's probably what will happen. Some gentle dinner followed by some cocktails in a jazz bar.
Don't sound like a bad evening to me.
Look, it really doesn't. It's the kind of evening I hope to be, lolling back on my bed, my deathbed, and going, that was a nice 21st.
Right? Nothing wrong with that. So, do any of you have any birthday traditions?
Well, usually picking what meal.
That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. That always happened in our family, but there were so many terms and conditions about what meal you could pick.
Had
it just wasn't
chickpeas, lentils, blue cheese, that kind of stuff.
See, that would somehow smuggle its way into a birthday meal. How? I just don't know. And one of the rules was you couldn't, because we tried this, of course, you couldn't request takeaway. So it had to be something that was made at home. Because literally the first thing that my brother and I did was say, oh, let's have McDonald's. My birthday meal, I'd like McDonald's. And so that was ruled out.
Nobody wants to eat that junk. I'm telling you.
The average 9-year-old wants to eat that junk. And there's an average 9-year-old that lives in every one of us.
Mine must have passed away or something. I don't know.
Mine too.
I never think for my birthday that I want Macca's. So.
You're just a fussy child, then.
I could be. What about you, man?
I was talking with someone about this the other day, and I said, eating Macca's is like, it's the food equivalent of wallowing in the mud. It's disgusting, but sometimes you just want to do it.
I guess. I reckon. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that.
Win.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Vince? You got any birthday traditions?
Nothing special. Only cake, and that's about it. And I'm very fussy about cakes.
What kind of cake do you want?
Chocolate with chocolate in and chocolate out. Basically, the more chocolate, the better.
Oh,
there's no such thing as too much chocolate.
Do you have chocolate ice cream as well?
Listen to this, man. So I guess
nothing special. I would do takeouts, no problem. My friends are okay with takeouts as long as it's not McDonald's.
Fussy friends.
Now, how about you, Doug? You had a pretty interesting birthday this year, didn't you?
Yeah, I usually try to. I usually have a nice dinner. I think dinner is just a common thing. So
Yeah, a
But
birthday dinner is definitely a thing.
yeah,
to be done
it
well.
has to be. And decide what you want to do. Usually it's way overindulgent. Definitely overindulgent. Also got to do a getaway for my birthday, which is a lot of fun. So
Yeah, well, if you don't do a party, do a holiday.
I agree, and it was
Both.
nice. It was do both. That is the way to go. If you have the money to pull it off, definitely.
Always
So
going to ditch.
yeah. Thinking of which, for people out there who might be, I don't know, there's still time to do Vincellini's challenge to create yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is one of the most
John.
fun challenges.
John?
I'm going
John?
to do it. I'm going to do it. Wow. Doug being there like the was it the Kitchener posters in World War?
Right?
Was it World War II or World War One? World War One, I feel.
Which for what?
For the posters. Your
Oh,
country
I think
wants you.
oh, I think technically both. I think
Probably.
technically both. Yeah, they were big on those. So, but yeah,
That's
John.
the slides I got then. Vincellini's challenge wants you.
We need to make that happen.
Yeah, make that a poster.
Yeah. Have to do that as a post to help support that. So that would be funny.
And then there's also the so there's the cook yourself challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the now finished, but you know, if a late entry comes in, what's Vincellini going to do about it? What was that challenge? Try something and video
Try
yourself.
something new.
Yes.
Try something new, man. Something that
And you know what? I
can't try so far.
I completely forgot that was a challenge, and I forgot to video my face, which would have been exquisite because I hated it. I tried chicken feet for the first time.
Chicken
yesterday.
feet.
Yes,
Oh my.
and chicken feet's said to be very nice, but these chicken feet, they were just boiled, and then they were clearly put in the fridge, and therefore they were cold and they were clammy and they weren't served with any sauce and they weren't hot, and genuinely I couldn't finish them. They were vile.
No. That sounds disturbing.
They were. I'll
Of
post
course,
the
just
pictures
eating.
to you, I'd say.
Just eating feet as a rule sounds bad, but
Well, I mean, all chickens are disgusting. That's why you cook them.
well, I try to cook all my meat as a rule, John.
Even your steaks,
Yeah, they're cooked.
Outside's cooked.
Yeah,
like you sear them, yeah.
yeah.
Which is good.
The
Yeah.
inside is technically cooked. I mean, you know, so
More or
It's
less.
warm.
more or less. Medium rare is 135 degrees, and that's what they're at. So
How
And then-
long?
they're pasteurized because they're in there for 3 hours or more. So that pasteurizes them to kill out anything as well. So
Yeah, and they are a different type of meat, aren't they? They're not quite chicken or.
well, yeah, I don't.
Beef.
Yeah, beef is the only one I eat like that. Everything else gets cooked to doneness, I guess you could say.
Yeah, which is wise.
Yes, and I will be posting the challenge for John's birthday as well. So it's celebrating John's birthday all month for October. So
Touched.
well, I think you deserve something since you know you work so hard. So.
I think I deserve something too, but I wasn't going to say that.
I'll say it for you. Don't worry.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I was also thinking when these challenges have finished, it would be fun to have a make something with rum challenge.
I think you just want.
When is National Rum Day?
I don't actually know.
I'm going to have to look this up, ain't I?
You probably will.
Yeah.
Why it came into being and why it's on a certain date and all that kind of thing. And I actually don't remember what day it is.
I don't either.
It's a
Yeah.
UK thing.
I didn't
Of
know
course,
there
what's
was.
bad is I forgot which day your birthday was on, so that was bad enough. And I
Yeah,
got it wrote down too.
It'd be funny if my birthday was International Rum Day.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you need International Port Day, Ted.
That it needs to be a thing, yes. But if we're talking spirits, I would say that rum is probably the best spirit
Yeah.
over whiskey and over gin.
Oh, come on. You know you want peanut butter whiskey, Ted.
Oh, you degenerate Americans.
Hey, we can't just rest on basics. We always have to try to change things and make it different. So
And just adding peanut butter is your version of different.
oh, why not? What else would we add?
I think they got chocolate.
Yeah, see?
Add chocolate to the spirit.
I
Yeah.
believe it's a chocolate flavored whiskey.
I'd try that.
You try a chocolate whiskey, but not peanut butter whiskey. Okay.
I would try a peanut butter whiskey as well. But yeah, I don't think it's this great thing that you were cracking it up to be.
You haven't tried it, so therefore you don't know.
Well, yes.
What about you, Vince? Would you try peanut butter whiskey?
I would, in fact. I'm curious. I love whiskey with peanuts, so it should be a good combo.
You know, that is a
The Irish
that
have
is-
it with Baileys. It's
That is a
whiskey,
good-
cream, and chocolate, basically.
That
Oh,
would
The
be
whiskey
good.
is a little lacking. You don't feel the whiskey, you don't taste it, but it's how do I describe it? When it's cold, it's like an ice cream, basically.
Oh.
You don't feel the alcohol, and this is kind of bad, to be honest, because you think it's not alcoholic, basically, and you drink and drink and drink, and it goes horribly wrong.
yeah.
It's kind of cocktail.
As I say, because we all know John likes chocolate and ice cream, so that sounds like it's right up his alley.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do like
So-
cocktails with milk in them, which that sounds like it has.
Yeah, I don't know about-
Haven't tried Baileys?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. It just don't seem right putting alcohol and milk together. So
I don't know. I've had an alcoholic milkshake before.
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's basically
Yeah.
what Bailey's is, isn't it?
basically.
And the Irish have another idea with this. They make great Irish coffee. 50 milliliters of Baileys and one coffee on top. I love it like that. I would
Yeah.
regularly make Irish coffee in my home.
That's perfect.
Sounds cool. That
Great
sounds
way to start the day.
Oh no, the end of the day.
I don't think a good start to the day is a boozy beverage. I don't.
It worked for
When I'm
Churchill.
driving.
I might be a lot happier going to work.
Oh, for sure.
Make it to work. That would
my
be the
favorite.
first thing.
Cocktails with milk is milk punch. So it's bourbon or brandy with a bit of vanilla and then milk and then nutmeg. And
That sounds interesting.
it's actually quite good.
I don't know about that one. Don't know about
You need to try it.
that. Right? So
Literally what you just said.
yeah. Well, I get that. Sometimes that does bite me back, bite me in the butt. But hey,
Hmm.
just like with the cricket business, but I'm still not doing it. So yeah, for the challenge for John, everything's fair game. I know he's probably not going to be too terribly happy if somebody comes out with a lentil pasta, but hey.
Don't think anyone's going to be too happy with that.
Oh, I don't know. There's people out here who do some pretty good stuff with that.
They would make the best of a bad hand, I'm sure.
Hey, there is people out there who make that stuff look really good. I can't lie.
I agree.
So I think that'd be all right. But okay, Jane, did you have some stuff for John as well?
Actually, I was told to relay a message to John. Of course, I don't know if I'm saying the name right, so we know how we are about butchering names around here. Chef Simonetta says hi.
Hi, yes.
Ah,
Well,
yeah.
hey, Chef Simonetta.
I'm not sure how to say that name.
Yeah, he wanted me to make sure to tell you hi. Because I told him I was going to get a chance to talk to you, so he thought that was pretty cool.
Well, thank you for relaying the message. And hey back.
Yeah,
Been
we
lovely
have another Australian.
his posts on, yes, more Australians the merrier.
So you're not going to be the only resident ones. So
No. He may be the
We have
only
a-
Australian on FoodTribe that actually cooks, but
well, now Albert Kipperman or whatever is from Australia, isn't he? Yeah.
yes.
Yes, because he's told me every time if I ever make it to Australia to look him up. He wants to take me out, and he's got restaurants planned out and all kinds of stuff already. So
Yeah. Well, between us, we could work out such an itinerary.
yeah, I was going to say be busy because I don't know how far he is from you. So
Everything's far away from each other in Australia.
I was going to say big land mass over there.
Yeah. So it'd be about
Yeah.
it would be about a 7-hour drive,
Oh wow.
and because Melbourne, Canberra,
I can't even remember
yeah.
where he's at.
about an hour long flight.
Oh yeah, I have to do an inland flight across Australia. So
Yes. There's
Yeah, I
no
didn't-
high speed train. It's just
no bullet
right,
train.
right. No. No
I
bullet
wouldn't
train.
mind. I would like to go to Australia, but man, there's a lot of stuff there that can kill you. I tell you.
What do you mean a lot? Isn't everything there kills you?
I'm still alive. I haven't
Well,
lost
yeah.
a leg in the surf to a bull shark. I haven't jumped on a log and had a brown snake come out. Oh wait, I
Yeah.
have done that. I haven't been
You
bitten by a
jump-
spider.
Oh, yeah, because every spider over there is poisonous.
Not everyone.
Compared to over here, it is.
Relative, yes, but not everyone.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to do that. But yeah. So he we're up to what 4 Australians. There's you, Albert, this new chef guy, and Tanya. What's her last name?
Tanya
She's
Hall.
from Australia. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, isn't she from Australia as well?
But potentially.
Okay,
Yeah, she's.
I couldn't remember.
She's.
Okay.
And look, we got Margaret Jackson too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And her son, is he still in
Patrick.
Australia? Patrick. I almost said James. Oh my. I almost said. I'm doing horrible with people's names this morning. It's bad. So, oh well. But what else was it? Anything else other than we've had quite the influx of new people coming in. I know that over the last week or so.
It's always good to see.
Yeah, it is.
New posts and fantastic food landing in the new and the hot tab of FoodTribe.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been great, but it has been quite busy.
Yes, which is perfect.
He has my cup. I need mine back.
Well,
So from
obviously,
how long that took, we now know you're about 4 meters from each other.
well, usually we're farther,
Yeah.
but since the purpose of this call was to kind of do this, we set up closer.
Fair enough. We didn't have this long walk. Where's Doug gone? Oh, there. He's just appeared over there. Yeah, that's it.
He was wondering if the backgrounds would give it away. So this.
Well, your background certainly does, because that's the iconic painting.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we thought this would be kind of fun to do it this way. Obviously, John has known short of day one. So for almost 2 years, John has known. Obviously, we're together. Of course, if you look back during the days of when the virus started and Ben Koenig, being the legend that he is, done the hand wash challenge, it was kind of a giveaway then that with this bathroom sink. So, because either was it you, John, or was it Ben who done the obviously Doug and Jane share a bathroom sink. So that was kind of.
Well, I thought it was pretty clear. I mean, it was not like a common bathroom sink with blue shell, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Vin, did you know?
I had no idea, man.
Well,
You're one of the first to find out, other than what very few knew.
there's a few people who have good ideas. Yeah.
John thinks it's obvious.
Yeah.
Nothing you can hide from me on the platform,
Except that I don't like chocolate, and anyway, a few other things.
Fairly well publicized as well.
Yeah, you still missed it, but anyway. On. No, that's why we thought it would be funny, because John has actually pushed us to just get out in the open about this and be done with it. Of course, John, being supportive as he always is about things, he was just like, do it, which is common. I will agree to that. Every time you come to John with something, it's usually do it, So, but we wasn't sure if Vince Lini actually knew. So we kind of wanted somebody who we thought didn't know, just for fun. So that's why I got a hold of you, Vince.
I didn't see that coming.
In fairness, though, Vince Lini, that's why I'm probably going to end up either calling you Vince just for short. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try. Just saying. The other day when you sent me the definition for Dougalicious was hilarious, because we was in the car together and I was reading her the definition of it going down the road, and then you sent me the definition again and you said, oops, sorry, that was supposed to go to Jane, and we both lost it. It was so funny. I thought, there's no way he knows. There's no way he knows. So, yeah, that was also a deciding factor as to having you on, because that meant to us that you had no idea. So we decided to go ahead. We decided to go ahead and kind of break this, because things we want to do in the future, it's going to be really hard to keep this separation up. So we decided it'd just be better for us to go ahead and admit that, who we are, that we're together, married, stuff like that. Married for almost 21 years. Well, we have been married 21 years.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's 2020. I'm sorry. I'm behind. So we've been married 21 years. And the person that I always said, the friend I was trying to get started on FoodTribe he is my best friend, but she's also my wife. So, and that's how that got started. But we did want to be separate. We wanted to be known for what we do separately on FoodTribe and not together, and trying to get to know each of us individually. And I think we're still going to try to keep things on an individual basis, but there is going to be stuff that we have planned coming up that we want to do together as well. And I think it'll just be easier to do if everybody just knows. So.
Well, and especially just start up the Tribe Haunted Road Trip over on DriveTribe, which these guys know, but this is also going to link to a future YouTube channel we have as well. So we kind of need it to be known because it's going to be pretty obvious regardless.
Yeah. And we thought it'd just be more fun to come out and announce it this way. So
startle Vensolini out of his skin. So how's the Haunted Road Trips tribe going, Jane?
We are up to 80 members. I'm working on a post to put up hopefully today. So,
And thanks, John, for doing that. That's fantastic.
No worries.
And I thought it was great that you thought it was a good idea too. I was like, hey.
Look, good ideas just come to me to happen,
No conceitment there. None there.
Yeah, even I, when a bit of sick came into my mouth at that. Look. Too much even for me.
Yeah, I was shocked, and I don't know if anybody who done it, was watching this, but then, the shout outs, the love from everybody, because when that tribe come about, it seemed like a bunch of people, Bash, Kieran, I think, was it Ben as well, or Marcus. Yeah. And people like that was sharing the tribe and sending invites to like their people, and the love was amazing. It was so cool. So
yeah, our promoters are terrific.
Yes,
helping new tribes get off the ground and getting people active in them from the get-go. Yeah,
and it'd be cool to see what people start posting. We've heard a lot of positive so far.
It's a very niche tribe idea, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it is.
You won't search anything like that on DriveTribe and find a similar tribe. It's unique.
Great. That's definitely good to hear.
Yeah, and I think it's a great time to launch it too, given Halloween coming up. I think it's perfect.
Yes.
So
the veil is thinnest.
Even though we know you don't believe in that kind of stuff, so
always muster together a good ghost story for the tribe.
Well, hopefully we'll have some good ones coming, because I got a few things I got one wrote and I got to write another one, so a lot of writing. So. What about you, Vince? Lee? Do you believe in that kind of thing?
For your type, but I don't believe in ghosts, and I haven't seen any creepy houses or creepy roads. The only thing I could possibly contribute is a story that I told Jane, and there's no ghost inside, but it's hilarious. And in hindsight, you probably heard of that story, Doc. Jane probably told you.
I don't think I did.
No, I don't think she did, actually.
Oh Lord. Don't make me tell that on the podcast, please. It's so embarrassing.
Tell it in the post. In the tribe.
Right. Well, that's it. And even if you don't believe in those kind of things, that's fine. Maybe write still write experiences. If you've been to some place that is supposedly haunted, I'll go that route. And, you didn't experience anything, but yet it has a reputation or, something like that. Still, write about it. Say that you didn't experience anything. I'm just as happy with that kind of stuff too, because not everybody experiences the same things.
Yeah,
Well, just like
I'm lacking that experience also.
Just like one of the places we went to.
Be haunted.
One of the places we went to, first night, there was absolutely no sound, no creaks, no nothing. Didn't hear anything till the next day. So sometimes you just don't experience anything at first, regardless.
And that was only after we told him we wasn't there to harm him or anything like that. And after a little communication, I guess you say. And then once he realized we was friendly toward him and wasn't there to disrespect or scare them, because often they're just as afraid of us as we are of them. Literally right after that, it erupted into activity. So if we're discussing the same place, the castle. Yeah. That was crazy because literally they were hiding in the closet from us. That was funny. So it was two little girls. They were sisters. Tell by the stunned look of the faces. So, but yeah, even if you don't, go ahead and post it, if you don't believe. And I think it's just a great conversation because there is a large majority of the population who does believe in such things. And, it's a very even split. Mostly there's either those who do or those who don't. It's usually one category or the other.
But this was a good reason why we had to partially come out with this, just to get it out of the open because of all the upcoming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel attached to a tribe.
Yes.
So as it comes out, I'll be linking back and forth between the two.
Yep. So, because we plan on doing a lot of road tripping to haunted destinations. So specifically, we've already got a few under our belt, and we're trying to get enough build up that we can start a channel and get it, content flowing for it. So, yeah.
What car are you going to be road tripping there?
I would love to say it's something cool like an Aston Martin or something like that, but it's just a Toyota.
For that kind of content, you need a 1950s pickup. I'll use the word pickup. A 1950s pickup like they have in all the horror movies.
If I could get one, I would. I like them old trucks.
In America, of course you can get one.
They're getting harder to find, believe it or not.
Yeah.
They're getting hard to find. So, but you also need something four-wheel drive to get to some of these locations. So some of them aren't always right out in the open. So there's a tunnel we're planning on going to that's into it's into woods up on a big hill, and it's secluded. There's nothing around it. So we basically got to trudge through the woods to find it. So
don't get eaten by a grizzly.
Well, the good thing is we don't have grizzlies here. So
Exactly. Black bear, maybe.
Yep. I'm more worried about the wild.
Aren't the black bears just, they don't actually want to do anything. They're not aggressive.
Oh,
yeah, but if you find a mama with a cub, she's going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
John, that is actually wrong, man. When a black bear attacks, it's usually a predatory. It's usually it's going to eat you. It's not attacking like a grizzly bear. You can't play that. It doesn't work like that with black bears.
Yeah. Well, and talking from experience, it hasn't actually come out yet. The podcast, sneak peek, y'all. Podcast be done with Vince Salini. He was talking about the bear problems they have there. Yeah, those sound horrible in a way. So
bears in Bulgaria. I did not know this.
Much more aggressive.
I guess I've got to wait for the podcast.
Oh, and that's a horrible timeline to try to remember, because you get to talking about these things and you forgot they're not, the order stuff happens in isn't always the order they're recorded in. So
It was a nice teaser anyway.
yes. Sneak peeks is, yeah. Yeah, see, we're going to have a channel for FoodTribe, this one, and it'll be kind of upgraded too, because we want to do a lot of the behind the scenes. Like, well, just before we started this, we was talking about the challenge things, like Vincelini's challenge, where I done the burger and she done the meatballs. We literally cooked those on the same day. I was making the burger, she was making her meatballs. And we thought that would be really fun if, we could have set up a camera and done a vlog style of us cooking, talking about your challenge, showing how we're doing it. And that we was having fun, because we was having a lot of fun. We genuinely do cooking and stuff. It's usually music playing, which we get copyrighted on here, but it's just us laughing and having fun cooking. So,
and maybe some body cam footage of you actually going and killing the bear. Wouldn't recommend.
I don't think that would go well.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
yeah,
guys, I probably should head off. Thanks for having me on.
Okay, no problem. Well, we can go ahead. Yeah, we appreciate everybody coming on. Doing this. I know, Vince, it was kind of last minute for you, but we appreciate you making it. John, as always.
It was so worth it for the expression on Vincelini's face.
That's what we was hoping.
Wizard.
That's what we was hoping for. That might have to be the screenshot for the video. All right.
Anyway, cheers, guys.
Okay. Hey, Jade, you want to say goodbye to everybody? You want to close it out?
Thank you all for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of fun we had here and the exciting news we let loose upon you. And we'll see you again next time. We love y'all.